Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very first award season reaction for the Golden Globe nominations. It's my first award season on the West Coast, so it's very exciting to be getting up at 5 a.m. and the sun won't be up for another 90 minutes. So, who knows how my reactions will be with such little sleep and trying to not be super loud. So, are you ready? You've got 3 hours on me, Anthony, but are you ready for
Yes,
this?
I will make up for the loudness because
Okay.
what deserves more loudness than the Golden Globes?
Exactly. Let's get it going. Our first major nominations, guys. It's going to be interesting.
The nominees for the Best Original Score Motion Picture are Volker Bertelmann, Conclave, Daniel Bloomberg, The Brutalist, Chris Bowers, The Wild Robot.
Yes. Okay.
Clement Ducol, Camille Emilia Perez.
Okay. Yeah.
Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, Challengers.
Best score of the year.
And Hans Zimmer, Dune Part 2.
Okay. That's pretty predictable.
Yeah.
Musical or comedy.
Okay. This is an
Jesse
insane
Eisenberg, A Real Pain. Hugh Grant, Heretic. Gabriel LaBelle, Saturday Night.
Okay.
Woo.
He made it.
Jesse Plemons, Kinds of Kindness.
Yes.
Okay.
And Glenn Powell, Hitman.
Okay. Oh, wait, no Sebastian
Stan,
Oh, okay. There was another one left.
Mindy?
Okay. Ooh. Okay, that feels like the top 6.
Good morning, English language R. All We Imagine as Light.
Okay.
Sideshow Janus Films, USA, France, India. Emilia Perez.
Yep.
Netflix, France. The Girl with the Needle, movie, Poland, Sweden, Denmark. I'm Still Here, Sony Pictures Classic, Brazil. The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Neon, USA, Germany. And Vermilio, Sideshow Janus Films, Italy.
Nothing insane so far.
The nominees for Best Original Song Motion Picture are
This is an insane
Beautiful That Way, The Last
I knew it.
Girl,
Miley
Music and
Cyrus.
Lyrics by Andrew Wyatt, Miley Cyrus, and Lika Zakrusen. Compress, Repress, Challengers, Music and Lyrics by
Challengers
Trent Reznor,
overperforming?
Atticus Ross, and Luca
For
Guadagnino.
performing?
It's in the music
El
branch
Mal,
for sure.
Emilia Perez.
Okay,
Music
yeah.
and Lyrics by Clement Ducol, Camille, and Jacques Audiard.
The one Emilia Perez
Forbidden
song.
Road, Better Man.
So
Music and
far,
Lyrics
yeah.
by Robbie
Okay,
Williams, Freddie
Better
Wexler, and Sasha Scarback. Kiss the Sky, The Wild Robot.
Wild Robot.
Music
Okay.
and lyrics by DeLacy, Jordan K. Johnson, Stefan Johnson, Maren Morris, Michael Pollack, and Ali Temposi. And Mi Camino.
Okay, there's the other
Emilia
one.
Perez.
Oh, okay.
Music and lyrics by
So
Clement
no
Ducol,
Mufasa, no
Camille,
Moana, just no Disney.
And
Yeah.
Morris.
Okay. That makes sense.
And Kate Winslet, The Regime.
There's one. Kate Winslet getting in for The Regime is kind of insane.
The nominees for Best Motion Picture.
She's going to get in
animated
for
are
Lee.
Here we go.
Flow, Sideshow and Janus Films.
Okay, that should win.
Inside Out 2, Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. Memoir of a Snail, IFC Films. Moana 2, Walt Disney
Yeah.
Studios Motion Pictures.
Easy 6.
Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, Netflix.
And The Wild Robot.
And The Wild Robot, Universal Pictures.
Okay.
Right, Globes playing it very
Nominees
safe
for Best
so far.
Performance
Yeah.
by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role in any motion picture.
Okay.
are
This is-
Selena Gomez, Emilia Perez. Ariana Grande, Wicked.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Gomez.
Felicity Jones, The Brutalist.
Okay.
Good.
Margaret Qualley, The Substance.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
They like the substance.
Isabella Rossellini, Conclave.
Okay.
And Zoe Saldana.
And Zoe Saldana,
Yeah.
Emilia
Hey.
Perez.
No Anjanou Ellis Taylor. Nickel Boys still better make
The
a picture.
nominees for Best Screenplay Motion Picture are Jacques Audiard, Emilia Perez.
Yeah.
Sean Baker, Honora.
hmm
Right.
Brady Corbett, Mona Fastfold, The Brutalist.
hmm
Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain. Coralie Farja, The
Yep.
Substance.
They like the substance. Yeah.
Good.
And Peter Strawn, Conclave. Nominees for Best Director Motion Picture
Okay.
are Jacques Audiard, Emilia Pérez.
Okay. Ramel Ross.
Sean
Ramel Ross.
Baker, Honora. Edward Berger, Conclave.
That's not gonna happen.
Brady Corbett, The Brutalist. And Coralie Farja, The Substance.
Was that 6?
One more. Pyle Kapadia,
Oh.
All We Imagine As Light.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Globes. There we go.
Also, did they not nominate Denis either?
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
No.
What had happened?
They didn't.
was-
If there's a guy with a headset behind a microphone, he's not important. Just keep going.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna say anything.
Please keep that in.
Oh, they've got visuals now. All of a sudden.
The nominees for Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role in Any Motion Picture are
Okay.
Yiro Borisov, Honora.
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain.
Yep.
Edward Norton, A Complete
Okay.
Unknown.
It's the top 6 then.
Guy Pearce, The Brutalist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice.
They didn't do Denzel. They
And
didn't do
Denzel
Denzel.
Washington, Gladiator 2.
Oh, they didn't do Clarence Macklin.
Mm.
I thought
The
he was going
nominees
to
for
win.
Best Performance by a female actor in a motion
It
picture.
came out
in
early,
a
you know.
comedy are
Needed some momentum, maybe.
Amy Adams, Night Bitch.
Amy Adams. Okay.
Right.
So no June
Cynthia
Squibb.
Rivio, Wicked. Carla Sofia Gascon, Emilia Perez. Mikey Madison, Honora.
Yep. Morin Zendaya.
Demi Moore, The Substance.
Good.
And Zendaya,
Yeah.
Challengers.
Okay. Or June Squibb. I wanted June Squibb.
Sophist
Oh, this
Chief
award.
Adar. Alien Romulus, Walt Disney
Oh.
Studios, Motion
Let's
Pictures.
go!
I did not expect
Beetlejuice,
that.
Beetlejuice, Warner Brother Pictures.
Golden Globe
Okay.
nominee, Alien
Deadpool
Romulus.
and Wolverine, Walt Disney Studios, Motion Pictures.
What missed? Moana?
Gladiator 2, Paramount Pictures.
It's nowhere else.
Inside Out 2, Walt Disney Studios, Motion Pictures. Twisters, Universal Pictures.
Okay.
Wicked, Universal Pictures.
No Dune?
And The Wild Robot, Universal Pictures.
No
Complete.
Dune. What? I'm sorry.
Good morning.
A
The
category
nominees for
continues.
Best Performance in a
No.
Stand-Up
Also,
Comedy or
did they not
television
nominate
special are
Denis either?
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
No.
What had happened?
They didn't.
was
They did it. How did we miss that?
Nikki Glazer. Nikki Glazer. Someday You'll Die.
Are they even going to nominate him in
Seth Meyers.
Best
Seth
drama?
Meyers, danced by a male actor in a motion picture drama. Adrian
Okay.
Brody, The Brutalist.
Yep.
Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Craig, Queer.
Mm-hmm.
Coleman
Great.
Domingo, Sing Sing.
We learned this on Colbert this week.
Rafe Fiennes,
Yeah.
Conclave.
And
And Sebastian
Yeah.
Stan, The Apprentice.
Double nominee. All right.
he is.
The nominees for Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Motion Picture Drama are
Okay.
Pamela Anderson, The
Oh,
Last
yes.
Showgirl.
Let's go.
Angelina Jolie, Maria.
Very good.
Nicole Kidman, Baby Girl.
Your winner.
Tilda Swinton, The Room Next Door.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fernanda Torres,
Thank
I'm
God.
Still
Yes.
Here.
Wait,
And Kate Winslet, Lead.
What I tell you. What I tell you.
where's
The
fucking
nominees
Mary
for
and Jean
Best Motion
Baptiste?
Picture, musical or comedy
Not
are
here.
Are you joking?
Honora, Neon. Challengers, Amazon MGM Studios.
That's my Charles
Emilia
Melton.
Perez, Netflix.
Challengers
Real
with the
Pain,
double
Searchlight
music nomination
Pictures.
is so strange.
Yeah.
The Substance movie.
And
Yeah.
Wicked.
And Wicked, Universal Pictures.
That one
It's
was
easy.
that one wasn't too easy.
Where's Mary and
The
Jean
nominees for
Baptiste?
Best Motion Picture Drama are The Brutalist, A24.
Nickel Boys is not going to be here.
A Complete Unknown, Searchlight Pictures.
All We Imagine Is Light isn't either.
Conclave, Focus Features.
That would have been first, right?
Yeah, that's
Dune Part 2, Warner Brothers
Okay.
Pictures.
Okay.
Nickel Boys.
Nickel Boys, Orion Pictures,
Okay,
Amazon
thank God.
MGM Studios.
We got
Isn't
nothing
it?
else.
Only
And
nomination.
September 5, Paramount
What?
Pictures. Thank you.
Sing Sing dead on the scene.
Well, Coleman Domingo got a nomination.
Pullman Domingo, but that's it. Did it get the screenplay too?
Wait, how is it that we have two movies nominated for
Congratulations to
picture
all
with
our
no
nominees.
other
Please join
nominations?
us
Nothing
for
else.
Hollywood's Party of the Year.
I think a lot of their nominations were great. I mean, there are certain people that are on the bubble, like Fernanda Torres, Pamela Anderson, Sebastian Stan, that I think they decided to anoint, which is really exciting. It means that those movies have some conversation about them. Yeah, Nickel Boys and September 5 only getting
They're only nominations.
That is, and even Dune Part 2 only has what score, so like it doesn't have director. It's really interesting. I think that speaks to the fact that the musical comedy category is uniquely strong this year. When you have Adora, you have Wicked, you have Emilia Pérez. Like there's like your Best Picture frontrunners could very well come from that pool. So yeah, it's there's a lot of interesting stuff there. What's your big takeaway? I think I know.
Well, first off, Marianne Jean-Baptiste not getting even freaking nominated is insane, and it takes away any credibility from anyone in this body overall.
It probably came down to her or Marianne Jean-Baptiste, and then maybe
I would have thought she would be further up because like she's won so many. She's like almost gonna like win trifecta in terms of all the critics awards, and this is a critic body. So it's like,
and I'm telling you, it's the Globes. Do not discount their love for Kate Winslet.
I know. I put her in at the last second. I just didn't expect.
And you took out Fernando Torres?
I didn't take out Torres. I took out Swinton.
So I'm curious, what do you think of Sebastian Stan? Do you think that The Apprentice being anointed by the Golden Globe?
It got Jeremy Strong too.
It got Jeremy Strong too. Do you think it makes it comfortable to talk about it? Because I do think there's a world where, let's say Clarence Macklin starts to falter, Jeremy Strong
wasn't even nominated. That's insane.
Yeah, Jeremy Strong gets in, and then maybe they're just like, well, listen, we need a 5 in actor, and Sebastian Stan was really good. You know, I could see them maybe. Let's see what the reaction is to The Apprentice.
I think he'll split votes with himself, honestly, because I think some people will go for A Different Man and some will go for The Apprentice.
I'm not sure in the Academy A Different Man is an Academy picture. I think the physical transformation and just the general affectation of playing Donald Trump impresses the Academy's acting branch more than A Different Man ever will. I don't even think they'll make it through A Different Man. So yeah, Clarence Macklin not here. I thought,
because I was about to be like, I think Sing Sing can win adapted screenplay supporting actor and then sneak its way to picture because it was doing well recently. But now I'm like, okay, not even being nominated is insane.
Yeah, not nominated for Best Picture Drama.
Or Macklin. But September 5 and Nickel Boys got nothing else, but they got picture drama.
Yeah, that definitely is the shocker of the day because I can't remember the last time that has happened.
It's been a while. It's very rare.
Even the movies like Black Panther, like they managed to get like score. They managed to get some, like at least Dune got score. Like they get something because you get the sense that they want to nominate it in some place. So it just seems odd. Like because you just imagine it's interesting which way they would do this if like they would vote on picture first or picture last. Because if they vote on picture first, it's like, oh wait, we forgot to nominate it for anything else. Yeah. But if you vote for picture last, it's like, so you're telling me that you've had all these different movies and none of them square up. It's like, all right, well, let's throw in one of the ones that we haven't talked about yet. I mean, that paves the way for Guy Pearce, as I've been saying. I think that Brutalist did well. Culkin, yeah, Real Pain did well today as well. Felicity Jones getting in, though, I think speaks well for The Brutalist. I think that she's going to be she's going to be our test. If The Brutalist is accepted well by whatever voters we're talking about, it's if Felicity Jones gets in, because that's a very tough category.
This is just some weird decisions, especially September 5 in particular. I guess it's a body of journalists, so that might appeal to them in a way. But I don't know.
I feel like I would have expected that to pop in screenplay if it was going to get into picture, because I understand the actors, maybe it's an ensemble piece and not one role rises to the occasion. So we'll have to see. The movie is also opening this week, so I feel like this is just the start of this traction. The Brutalist didn't miss anywhere. It got into score. It got
everything it needed.
Screenplay, and it got the 3 actors. So I wonder what that might be our top movie.
Our leader. I would think so, because it would be that or Emilia Pérez, because that got song. I think it would be Emilia Pérez.
I got 2 songs.
2 songs and
but on the drama side, it is
probably, on the drama side, it's definitely The Brutalist. Yeah, they liked the substance. We didn't have to worry about that. They like director, screenplay, both the actors.
2 actors. Yeah, I think that bodes very well for the movie. This is, I think, because this is the thing. I imagine Wednesday, Critics' Choice is also going to be very positive on the substance. Yes. The question is, when it hits the guilds, does it hit a roadblock? I don't know if it does, because I think Demi Moore could do very well with SAG. Maybe Margaret Qualley slips in if she starts becoming just part of the inevitable 5. But I do think it'll have some showing at SAG. And then at that point, is it strong enough with the actors to get it in there and the international voting branch? You know, if Coralie, if it's strong with the directors internationally, if she's the Thomas Christopher Ruben Östlund spot, and then the actors bring Demi in, and maybe the writers also honor it, I think then, yeah, it gets into picture. This was very well. I think this is good because the only thing, the substance just doesn't need bad ink. It can't have bad press. If it has bad press, then people will start to forget it. It continues. It needs to overperform in this way, and this was exactly the morning that I wanted to have.
Yeah, it's gonna have a good week between this and Critics' Choice, and honestly, I think that there's an open spot in director now. I don't know about Denis Villeneuve. I think you can maybe make room for someone else there, and that could be Coralie. But we'll see with that.
I tried to tell you, I didn't see a world where he didn't get in. Like the second one
makes sense.
Not so much better that it makes people think, oh, he has to be nominated. Like the first one was fantastic, and the second one is also brilliant. And I think that it's just a spot that they don't want to give to Denis Villeneuve for this movie for whatever reason. And frankly, I do think that if you're asking me to pick between Coralie Farge and Denis Villeneuve, and they're both in my top 5 of the year, I'm going Coralie Farge. It's a more interesting, more dynamic vision of a movie that I've never seen before. Where Denis can make these movies in his sleep. We don't take it for granted, but it's like I walked out of that movie feeling like, yeah, that's exactly what I knew he was capable of. Where I didn't even know who Coralie Farge was before this movie. So yeah, I think she definitely could pop in our director.
What do you make of Pael Kapadia for All We Imagine As Light? Only nomination for besides international, the only nomination for the film.
It's exciting. I mean, it's. I mean, compared to some of the other names that they could have thrown in there, like it's what I feel like people who watch a lot of movies and our critics group should do. You know, honor these lesser known filmmakers. So that's exciting. I do think so. It's interesting that Kate Winslet shows up, so that's a sign of the old Globes. But John M.
Once she got in for The Regime, it was like, okay, she's getting in for Lee.
But John M. Chu doesn't get nominated for Wicked, so like that definitely would have been an old Globe sort of thing. I feel so.
For sure.
Yeah. So I feel like if he's not getting in with the Golden Globes, I could still see a world where maybe he's part of the DGA 5. But I think that I think that. Again, all the energy with Wicked is going to be in the craft categories, and then Ariana and Cynthia. And I still am. That's still too close to call as far as can either of them win and which one. That's going to be really interesting. This with Cynthia, because this will be the first show up as far as awarding a winner. So I'll be interested to see who wins. If Mikey Madison is able to pull it through, if Cynthia is able to. And then, because is Baby Girl's in drama or musical comedy?
Baby Girl is in drama, but I look out for Demi Moore as well. I think she could maybe give the substance performance.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. She could.
She's got the narrative.
Crazy. If Demi Moore would like come out of the Golden Globes with a win, that would be pretty.
That would secure her, I think. But I feel like it seems like the kind of thing that like old Golden Globe voters who are still remaining with like the star power narrative factor, and the new, more criticky voters like the international taste of it. So I could see it happening.
Emilia Pérez had a good morning because Emilia Pérez got all 3 actors. It got screenplay. It got director.
It got everything it could.
It got everything it could, and it got everything. Like I think. Honestly, we're going to just have to realize that Emilia Pérez, any negativity around that movie seems to be a film Twitter thing and not something that's so far reflective in the industry, in the punditry.
And this isn't even the industry. This is still like a group of critics and journalists, and getting screenplay is big for it.
Yeah, especially for a musical. I just think that the like, not to demean, film Twitter, but like it just seems like the professionals aren't swayed by whatever negativity is surrounding that movie.
It's definitely a
people who this is their job for a living seem to like Emilia Pérez.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's the kind of movie that, like, thinking about it for super long might like worsen it for you. But I feel like leaving the theater, lots of people are just going to be on a high, and that's what they're going to remember from it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, listen, I've seen it now. It's been almost 2 months, and I still am pretty high on it. It will definitely, unless I see a lot of other great movies, it'll most likely make my top 10. So I think what.
What do you think is the stronger? I would think Emilia Pérez is the stronger musical of the two.
Oh, with Wicked?
Right now. Yeah.
Yes, I do think it is most likely the stronger musical. And the question now becomes a Nora or Emilia Pérez, which I think most people were thinking. Because I think the thing with Wicked is that they can give Wicked that popcorn award. Because that's the only.
Who will get supporting actress though? If Emilia Pérez.
Oh,
I mean, they both did good, but I think Emilia Pérez definitely performed better. Than
I continue to think that Ariana Grande is the more exciting choice, and so if that could just be their way of honoring Wicked in a main category. You know, if Demi, let's say Demi Moore, Mikey Madison wins actress, musical comedy, and Emilia Pérez wins picture. I mean, also Carla Sofia Gasson could win best. I mean, that is a tough category, and there's a lot of goodwill for her. And so I think there are going to be many people who feel like Ariana Grande for Wicked in supporting actress, like that is the Wicked win, and then Emilia Pérez with 10.
That's crazy.
That's really
that could win comedy musical drama.
Yep, I'm starting to think. All right, and then I think at least one acting.
Zoe, it would win Zoe. Then
I think also don't be surprised. Well, it could be the favorite. It could be that it wins Best Actress musical comedy, and then the two duking it out and supporting don't win. I also don't be surprised with director now. I thought Jacques Audiard might be ahead. I started to falter a little bit. He might be back up there.
I don't know if I'd go. I would still lean Brady for that, but we'll see. And it could just be Zoe could still end up winning Golden Globes, and it still might take a different, like Ariana could then win SAG, kind of like Angela Bassett wins the first one, and then Jamie Lee kind of took over. Neither of them. Probably Felicity Jones or Isabella Rossellini, honestly.
Be really interesting. It's going to be a really interesting race. That's all the Golden Globes said. Now I have to track down Lee and watch my dear.
Yes, to make sure we can watch everything. And also, other fun little stat: Nicole Kidman is now a 20-time Golden Globe nominee.
Wow, good for her.
She's the second most nominated actress of all time, behind
Meryl Streep.
Of course, yes.
I believe is at 31.
She's high up there, but you know, if she's second behind Meryl Streep's got 3 Oscars. Yeah. Maybe Nicole Kidman's coming for.
Come on, Julianne Moore.
Marianne Jean-Baptiste and Clarence Macklin being being the big misses for me. So
listen, you got Nickel Boys in picture. I would not be complaining.
Thank God. Thank God.
You have to live with, like, be happy.
But no Anjanou Ellis-Taylor too. Ugh. This might be a rough award season for me, but who knows?
Yeah, why do you pick these movies that like hurt you? Like at least I saw the TV Glow is nowhere to be found in the mainstream awards. I'm very happy it did well at Indie Spirit. But like I don't set myself up for failure the way that I think you continue.
I don't know why it's just the way that my favorite films somehow end up being contenders, like that could feasibly get in, but don't. Even Challengers is like on the bubble. It's like, okay, who knows? At least Challengers got some.
Golden Globe nominee herself. I'm very much looking forward to her. I haven't looked forward to a host between her and Conan, this is going to be a great year.
Award season has officially begun, y'all. Comment your reactions, big snubs, thoughts on all of this down below, who you think is winning, all that fun stuff. Like the video, subscribe to stay tuned, because award season is just starting up, and we will be here for all of it. So yes, thank you all, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.